three. Melfort working laterally. Matthew Van Blaircombe knocks down his man. And then one of the stick maybe got up into the face. And now we're going to get a fight as Prasovsky has a Bronco, who then tosses down Prasovsky, but didn't look like the Bronco was really engaged in the fight. In fact, he hasn't even took his gloves off, so I'm wondering what's going to happen here.
Jowett off the glass to the line, and Hollins gave his man up shot, but the puck was right there. Layden chasing after it as Hollins being punched there by Kalora, and they're going to drop the mitts. Two big human beings going at it, and Hollins crunches Sal Kalora right there, and 7:06 to go in the third.
They'll send it in deep and picked up here by the Hightsville goaltender Sonop, and a 9-5 Flin Flon lead with 3:25 to go. And boy, the top line of Bomber players have really broken out offensively in this game. We're going to have a scrap here. Justin Lee showing the knuckles here as he's unloading here on Token.
Hufty will keep it in, but only as far as O'Keefe, and now the Hounds will chip it forward, but nicely and neatly touched down by Nolan Roberts. Shoots, shot right into the glove there of goalie, and now Roberts and Jowett going at it. They were throwing a couple rights, Jowett with the rights. Robertson getting fed a little bit. Roberts gets back up, feeds right of his own at Briggs Jowett, trying to go over the top of linesmen. Those are two huge human beings. I would not want to tussle with either of those guys. In a heavyweight bout.
Side Aspenson up to Mamich to Skogstad, and they're out of the zone to center. Skogstad will send it in on net. And it'll be full sail line change for Humboldt. On comes the top line, Lanthier, Bryson, and Van Blaircombe now has the puck. Van Blaircombe taps it up to Lanthier. Lanthier going wide. It's a knee-on-knee hit. And now Sorrell going to drop the gloves. Tristan Sorrell, some big rights as we got a fight. Van Blaircombe still slow to get up. You hope he's okay, but Sorrell standing up for his star teammate in the bench, and the fans love that one. As Sorrell got some heavy rights in.
Got there. Manette gets it free. He'll work it down the right side wall. Penalty coming on the Mustangs as Manette was kneed, and now Visentini getting into it right away with Olofsson, and they're going to drop the gloves, and Visentini is going to feed Olofsson a few of them, and now they're dropping the gloves. Both guys have their helmets on, and now Olofsson had it knocked off. Visentini still trying to get after Olofsson here. And they finally are separated by the officials, and Visentini was not taking no for an answer from Olofsson.
Corey Durant. And how about that? I mean, Van Blairkamp's already got 2 goals. A big hit along the boards, and Sorrow is banged up, and now in comes the cavalry. It's going to be a penalty against the Weyburn Red Wings, and everyone's grabbing a partner. Saxon Robertson's what you like to see standing up for your teammates, but Tristan Sorrow is hurt, and now the referee is really engaged. Mamich is in there, Skogstad's in there, Downs a Weyburn Red Wing as well as Fitzgerald. The 2 aggressors in this are Saxon Robertson and Jake Vizentini. Shot comes, pops back up. Another chance from the point. Loose puck, Manette. What a save by Fisher as he is down and makes numerous saves. And now a bunch of Red Wings coming together as Broncos tried to clear the front of the crease. And once again, it's Saxon Robertson involved. And he is throwing some rights on one of the Weyburn Red Wing who came after him. Then in the corner, you have Bryson and Manette as well with a linesman in between them.
In the offensive zone now with 10-10 to go here. Third period, we have a delayed penalty, and now we got a fight. It's Jack Piper getting in a scrap. A spirited affair.
Back up to Tui. Now chance back door. It's going to be a 5-on-3 here. Both hands are up in the air as Mays is into it again. Mays is going to go here. Mays and Newens are going to go in the corner. Couple shots thrown by Newens. He's got a right. He's got Mays on the ropes. Another right by Mays. As Mays got hit there by Newens with a couple uppercuts.
The 2 Perlingers are mixing it up here with Piccinino and Lees. Yeah, I didn't. Look at this. Kenny Morcourt's come over, and him and Falk gonna get out of it. Kenny's gonna get a penalty here. Yeah, Kenny on a goalie fight. They got an extended there. Look at the bench. Joey Lees up the right side. Lees shoots it. Save made. And we got Jamin in there. Now Mac and Joey Lees are going to get out of here. Look out! Another fight might slip back of the net. Joey Lees and Mac are mixing it up here. A little bit of a feisty one here in this third period tonight. Joey with a full bubble on. Mac is trying to rip it off him. As I'm sure most guys would. You don't want to be throwing your knuckles into those games. Now Joey threw it off.
The former member of the Grand Prairie Storm and the former Flin Flon Bomber going to work down low with Cale Taylor. Taylor gets thrown to the ice, kind of got locked up with Prasovsky, and now they're going to go. Taylor some lefts. He locks up with Prasovsky. Taylor surprising Prasovsky. He throws him to the ice. What a fight!
But getting there first was a Mustang. They picked up and marked back in there by Matt Shemis. Cole Keane going offside. Now going to fight. Flynn Maxey is going to drop the gloves here with Jeremy Gagnon as they try to tangle at center ice as they kind of were muffled and a couple whacks there by Gagnon on Maxey. Up by 2 here with 1:34 remaining here in the second period. Is now discussions happening at the Melford Mustang bench. So it's a 4-2 Millionaires lead here in late stages of period number 2, and they've been very, very good. And now Cole Keane gets grabbed there by Patterson, and now they give a whack. Cole Keane and Nolan Patterson right at center ice. Is there a couple of whacks there from Patterson as he jumps Cole Keane right off the face-off. Far side for Cox Smith, couldn't control it. Brett Hamilton trying to work it down low, then Smith is bumped blindly on the sideboard there by one of the Mustangs. And now we got a more fight as Ewan Morrison is tangled up behind the net with, looks like Braden Westerland. They swing now. Westerland and Morrison will go to the ice.
North Star zone. Byzantini trying to find a centering pass. He gets hit hard into the wall there by Raskin right away. Betson's going after him. Pushing and shoving, gloves are off. Kovacs wants a piece of him, and now the whistle fly, and Kovacs takes him down. And that's not Rask who made the hit there.
I can see it. Bombers with the draw. Yakupchuk on target. Dykes got that. And now Mueller mixing up in front of the net there. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to have a scrapper. Dawson Carroll. So Melville comes over. They don't like Carroll running into the goaltender. He's mixing it up here with the Millionaires Kaimus. Pretty good tilt here tonight. Kaimus lost the artillery. Here's Carroll coming back with a couple of shots. But a pretty good scrap here. And you knew that was going to happen. They weren't happy with all the contact on the Melville goalie.
Taken back here by Sleva. Looking up ahead. He'll send a pass to Ruptash. Drop it for Kennedy, but he had to straddle the blue line hard, and Rask really finished Ruptash hard in a defensive posture. And now Mays is jumping Rask, and we got a tilt here. The gloves are off in NB City. Rask is getting back up. He wants to keep going here. Oh, and he takes a swing there. And the one thing I will say for Mays, he's complaining to the official. Rask took a late swing. Well, he jumped on Rask.
Back to even strength. Terrell's now 3 for 5 on the power play. Hendrickson poke check by Evans. Newton falls up. We got a penalty. Out in front. Inglis is fighting out in front. Inglis.
Chip it free, but Carroll sent it into the Mustang zone before he gets ran over from Norris. Now Norris, he's going with Taylor, and Taylor and Norris going, and Norris knocks him down. Taylor still has his helmet on, Norris doesn't.
Face-off one back to Rask, now Granger for the North Stars, and now here's a big hit. Oxelgren steps up hard on Bell, and Bell's slow to get up, and Oxelgren's getting jumped by Rask. Rask has fed him a few shots before Oxelgren can even get both gloves off here. Now Oxelgren gets on top, and he's laying the ground and pound on him. What a slobber knocker of a hit.
It's Inglis. Inglis on the right wing trying to spin off the check, and now we get a fight. It's Graham going against Kyler Smith, and Graham throwing some haymakers, getting from behind, and it'll knock him to the ice. Another fight between these two teams, and it's just boiled over here at the Legends Center on day 3 of the SJHL Showcase.
Yeah, Silzer just finishes a check there on Mack, and Mack gives him a shove back, and I think a butt end of his stick might have caught Silzer. Mack with a strong left hand there that looked like it might have dropped Silzer, and he holds on to try and keep this thing going.
Finally knocked off the puck. Comes to Kovacs, who gets bumped there from a couple of North Stars. Then the Red Wings will send a couple of checks. Now they're pushing and shoving there. Giroux after it there with Anderson, and maybe some frustrations boiling over here for the Red Wings, who we mentioned have had some identical.
Drop the gloves here.
Now Giroux and Anderson, a couple of left hooks there from Anderson, but they kind of have each other just tied up there. Now getting free and taken down there. Anderson takes down Giroux, and sorry, it's actually Teasdale. Just over 6 to go here. The final period of the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League Showcase. Another big hit. Wavering on the forecheck. Trying for more. Here's Huttenchak, and now a couple of players going after it as they're not too happy about that one.
No, you can see all the North Stars coming in as it was Mickeljohn who laid the hit in open ice. I'll have to get another look at the hit. I think it was shoulder on shoulder. North Stars clearly irate, thinking there was head contact in there as you got everyone grabbing a dance partner. As we'll give it here. Carmen spinning back and forth. He'll put it up top, head down by Isaac. Yeah, there was contact to the head. And the North Stars took exception to that. And we'll still see it here as we're back live on ice that everyone still has a dance partner. And we're going to get a lot of penalties coming out of this. Not sure if it's any fighting penalties. It's nothing really was dusted up, but...
Away, and it's forced to center ice. And Cassette, a big hit as he lights up Carmen. Williams going after Cassette. And now Isaac and Cassette are going to go. They will tangle up. Cassette, some rights. He takes down Isaac. They're still trying to chuck bombs, but the officials will restrain them. Isaac and Cassette throwing rights and lefts.
Betson with control of it. Now here's Schmidt trying to get this one free. Forte all over him, and there's a penalty. Oh no, it's a fight coming here. And it's Liam Fitzgerald getting into it with Tristan Surrow. Oh boy, they're both chucking knuckles at each other. Tristan Surrow listed at 6 feet tall, 190. Fitzgerald listed at 5'8", 165. And boy, is he holding his own. He's all down directly. But man, what a tilt to end this game between Surrow and Fitzgerald.
Normand with possession. Tried to drop it for Henderson. Foster colliding with Asmundsson at center. And now we got a fight. Foster going toe-to-toe with Sorreo. Sorreo some uppercuts. And Foster counters with some lefts. Foster continues to try and get after Sorreo. And some physicality to end this one here tonight.
Here comes Flin-Flon. Olofsson 2-on-1 with Mueller. Olofsson hangs on. Mueller out front, and he can't jam it in. Open net for Olofsson, and he can't find the handle either. Major scrambling from the Weyburn net. And we got Jeffries. He's got a hold here of Carroll. They're going to drop the mitts and get at her. Carroll tried to get some left hands in here, and he gets tossed to the ice. And Jeffries gets a couple of shots in on him. Jeffries has wanted a piece of somebody all night long. The dress overskated. Now he gets it back, and we have a big fight here. Look out, Matt Egan going at it here. I'm not sure what guy he's fighting. Egan getting into it here, I think, with Fitzgerald. Sorry, that's 27, Moldy. Egan still has his glove on. He hasn't even got his glove off. Egan and Moldy going at it right in front of the Bomber bench. Did you see what started that there, Travis?
Yeah, they kind of went at each other just in front of the bench there, and Egan had to have his glove on because the cage was on there.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Moldy comes back and tries to throw another one. They're having a tough time separating these guys.
that one. Back out into the Broncos end. Sorrell trying to play it far side. Sorrell, nice hit on Cypress Smith-Davis. Back in front. Now you got Smith-Davis and Sorrell, and are they going to drop the gloves? Sorrell drops it with some heavy rights, and not sure if Smith-Davis was really anticipating the fight coming yet. He had his gloves off at the end.
And Cohen Seth, you can hear it off the bar. Here comes Egan. Look out.
Matt Egan's not happy with what happened.
I think is who he's going after.
Matt Egan wants him, and he's going to let him have it.
Well, no, that doesn't look like he's going to be able to. The line's going to jump in there. Oh, Egan still got one over the top. In my opinion, Mike, you should have waited for a better opportunity than this. But you're right, he's upset. Egan comes over at Henderson. It'll be interesting to see if Henderson gets anything for a fight here. Egan's all over him.
Matt Egan is more than upset and has every right to be.
Flipping up ahead quickly now. Could have a chance here for David Overbeek. Overbeek walks in. Rubbed out there by the back check of Matt Shemis, and the Millionaires will play it out. And back at his own blue line, Anthony McIntosh. Now we got some pushing and shoving. We got a fight here. Matt Shemis and David Overbeek just inside of the Millionaire zone. Two big customers going at it to Shemis. Tackles going to the ice. Area. Fight looks like Peyton Gustafson's throwing some down with one of the Terriers.
Peterson's down to number 2. Shooting, and Conley Cal finds it through traffic. And now, there we go. Hard and Patterson going to go at it. And Victor Paul Patterson on his feet.
Georgievich gets it over to Speranza. He'll fire it in. Logan Falk sets it up behind the net. As Falk gets bodied behind the net. Now DeGraves grabs ball Bloomer, and they're going to go at it. DeGraves, Bloomer does not want to go. And now it's a whole scale brawl behind the net. Falk caught because Bloomer ran into the goaltender. So these two, fifth time these two teams have played, as Bloomer hit Falk behind the net.
Newens into the slot, fires, think that hit his own teammate. Now Spencer Bell will take a man down into the boards. That one went in awkwardly down low, and now we got to get a fight. It's Cage Newens and Nolan Roberts. Roberts with a couple of rights. Newens trying to give him back. Newens now ties up. They're going to let this one go for a bit longer. Newens trying to get free. Roberts, Newens down to a knee, trying to get an uppercut. Does land an uppercut, now a right, and really spirited fight between two heavyweights, Nolan Roberts and Cage Newens.
Weyburn Red Wings Facebook page is where all of that stuff is put down. Off the draw, oh boy, I looked down for a second to see this, and now all of a sudden we got a fight here. Oxelgren has one of the Clippers down on the ice. John Vandenhausen here receiving a few shots here as Hodgson is down in the corner. Off the top of my head, and Mickeljohn just took a stick up high. That's another 20 to 8. We're going to wait as we got some fisticuffs brewing here. Red Vedras is going after it. He's got the gloves off with Jacob Dennison. They're trying to throw. The linesman's getting in the way. Vedras is going after him. Dennis is getting some shots in here. Vedras has lost his helmet, and Dennis is feeding him a couple in the back of the head here as they battle away in front of the Clippers bench.
Attacking zone, but that doesn't matter. Mustangs run out of time as that one sent the length of the ice. And this game is over as now we have a late hit there and some pushing and shoving. Guys have dropped the gloves. Patterson wanting to go. So is Filio. It looks they'll go through the linesman as Patterson getting a couple shots at him. Couple of guys down on the ice as well there. It looks like Binner. Patterson swinging with it. Patterson a heavy tilt here with it looks like Dylan Jackson. Patterson and Jackson still going after it. A couple of rights there by Patterson, some uppercuts. Jackson's turtling. Now Patterson trying to wrestle him down. Jackson will go overhand there. Jackson and Patterson here as time has expired as these teams just wanting to vent their frustration.
Mamich going after it. Skogstad a hit on Rubinski. These two teams will meet one more time in March. Now Stromey goes into a corner. Now another body goes in, and Skogstad comes in to take a body, and now you're going to get everyone, and this is kind of what you expected. Stromey's got someone, Mamich has someone, Skogstad, McElwain, it's Kennedy, Knutson, McElwain with Whittingham, Mamich with a helmet off now. Referee has Stromey. And the only two that Oakley McElwain and Caitlin Whittingham are in a dogfight in the corner. You also got Cade Kennedy now with Ryder Knutson who's on top of him. McElwain with Whittingham, and this has gotten ugly here in the third. Now they both got their helmets off. The referee's got to try to get over to break that one up. You can feel it coming just with the way this game has been called.
Now a hit into the boards from behind, perhaps. And now here we go. Johnny Vandenelsen's going to go with Butts. Johnny and Butts comes to the defense of his guy from behind. Big Johnny banging away. This is a spirited tilt. They bang away at each other. Butts and Vandenelsen, JBE and Vandenelsen and Butts. And a great for John Vandenelsen to come to his teammate's defense, getting hit from behind. And this Clippers team's playing like a hockey team.
Here for Melville. Now to Flynn Maxey to center. Thomas throwing his weight around as he hammers McKesh. Maxey going after Thomas, and we got a Donnybrook. They're going to go. Thomas and Flynn Maxey. Thomas trying to counter with some rights and some lefts, and now he's feeding Maxey uppercuts. My goodness. Angled up, and now the Wolves have it at center. Cassette blowing a tire, but he gets a piece of it, and then he hammers Keene at neutral ice. Cassette now having words with Harkness. And now Jemis and Cassette gonna go. Cassette some rights! And Jemis will counter with some rights of his own. They both go down.
A body in front, and now picked up by the Ice Wolves and sent around right side for Forsberg. Riltze, I thought he swept it off his stick, but it did get by him. Now Kovacs in towards the middle for Hunchak. He'll stick handle his way in. And Legranger looks like he's going to fight with Forsberg. Legranger and Forsberg are going to go after it here. Legranger gets a good right in now. They'll tie each other up. Forsberg and Legranger throwing each other around here. Forsberg trying to take Legranger down. He stays on his feet. And finally Forsberg gets the takedown. Both guys landed a couple of good shots in that one.
In the draw, Biondo can't move it. The Perlingers jam away at it. Mack is there as well. The Hawks win the puck battle. Visser drives it down the ice. And now we're going to have a scrap. Ethan Hilbig is going to go with the big man from St. Louis, Luke Chase, the center. Here we go. Old-time hockey at the cage. And Luke Chase has the left, and now he's going with the rights. Hilbig comes back with a couple. There go toe. Chase goes down on Hilbig, who gets back up, and he's taking a couple more. Chase with the uppercuts. Another one. Oh, baby, Luke Chase.
One's out there. Looks like just a bunch of roughings, though. As they'll tune up the band one more time on Monday. Now Chase Cook. You got Landon Stromey, and now gloves are off as Stromey and Schrader. Schrader got the left, and Stromey's got him down, and that's how the game will finish with Landon Stromey and Luke Schrader throwing punches.
Shot, that one stopped. We're gonna go. And now we're gonna go right at center ice, and they're sizing each other up. El Jefe versus Joel Maben. Maben standing at 6'2", 203. Jeffries at 6'1", 185. They'll line up right at the logo at center, and now they'll grab. Maben fires the first shot. Now they're throwing jabs at each other. Maben throws a hard right. Jeffries throws one back. Jeffries will get the takedown, and this crowd loves it.
A battle between Mueller and Costantino. Costantino hits him along the corner wall. Mamich will tie up his man. Now you got some pushing and shoving. Sorrow and DeGraves. Those two. And they are going to drop. Well, Sorrow will, and he throws a right.
Whoa. Done that. This is a force-pick cut back. Over to Anderson. Stretch back. Piccinino. He gets a check. Walks away. Anderson. Will make that Township to the ground.
Chunchikov is on it, absorbs contact. Hendrickson dances around little behind the net. Santo front. Perkins with a shot. He fanned on it. Now here is Overbeek. Overbeek tripped over his own guy. Now we got a fight here. Chunchikov is going to go with Rybinski, and it's not really much of a fight as the two drop the gloves.
Playing a shot, and Vicentini doesn't like it, and now all hell breaking loose as Dragon went after Vicentini. We're going old school here at the Mel Hagelin. McLean's got two players on him, and Henderson coming to the aid of McLean as he goes after Vicentini. There's still two players trying to get after one another, and two linesmen trying to restrain these two customers. And I think it's Seth Dragon. I can't see who the wing is, Drew, but Dragon is just not impressed. He's given it to Lacoste. And these two linesmen still trying to restrain Seth Dragon. And they get involved in a battle and a blistering feed from Handel. So he sends it wide, then Handel takes a cross check from Oxelgren. Everybody getting involved behind the net of Zoll. The bad blood finally boiling over tonight. But the officials will try to restrain these two hockey clubs as Oxelgren is trying to jump on a Wolves player. I believe it's Ryland Silzer or Dragon, can't quite see.
Handle behind the net. Plays it up the boards. Duguay will chip it past Andrews. Duguay trying to knock it down. So is Sleva, and then Duguay chopped from behind. Sleva will go after him as that's a dirty hit. And now Roberts is fighting there with Thomas. Nolan Roberts going after Cole Thomas. He'll bring him down, and Roberts got a few punches away.
Is the one by Larange. We're going to have a scrap. Luke Chase is going to go with Seth Dragon. Here at center ice, two big boys. And Luke's going to go with the right. Dragon goes down, gets back up, and he's going to switch hands. Down goes Dragon. And after the last shift, Luke Chase didn't like it. What happened?
So that's the story there so far. Bell has 3 points last time. We're going to have a scrap here. Dawson Carroll going to drop the bench here with Bandit Elson. And we said that Kindersley had to do something to get their team back in it. And here we go. Dawson Carroll and Bandit Elson. Look out. Carroll gets the left hand in. Bandit Elson comes back. And they fall down here. And the Kindersley bench erupts here. A good shot by Carroll early. And we'll see how this sparks this Kindersley. What happened behind the play here? Look out! Noah Hull comes over and drops from the Perligers. Oh my goodness, we got a big scrub going on now. Punches flying everywhere. The Perligers are in there. Noah Hull dragged to the ice. You've got the Bombers. Gilbert is down there. There's a penalty coming up and behind the play.
Yeah, I think against the Bombers.
Well, I'm wondering about that. Why would they blow it down? The Kindersley had a 3-on-1.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got Demo getting into it here with Lepper. Noah Hull went at Perlinger and drilled him in the corner.
Puck ends up on the stick of Travis Bryson, taking it around the net. Now we got a fight as Cage Newage and Colin Doherty. Newage throwing some heavy rights, landing on Doherty, trying to shield himself now. Newens, another right, uppercut. The jersey's over the head. Newens absolutely throwing some haymakers on Colin Doherty.
On his side of the ice, in his own zone, trying to skate away there from Jackson. Roberts now, he'll try and work wide and nearly took out the linesman again. Roberts absolutely runs through Whittingham behind. Now Getzlaff shopping with him, and now Roberts going after it. Some fisticuffs here. Binner is dropped it down. He's going after it. We got a couple of fights here deep in the corner. Now we got another one as Bo Eisler wrestling down, and this game is getting heated. You were expecting it. Another 4-goal deficit here for the Bruins. 3 separate fights going on.
we actually got 4 different guys here on the ground. As linesmen will have to pull everyone away from each other. As guys have run out of gas. Still going after it though in the corner. Looks like Vinner and Bruins, so a couple of guys will hit the showers early.
So he does have that experience, but not really SJ play.
Well, now we're getting a little bit of frustrations here as Henderson's going to drop the gloves and they're going to let him go. It's Matt Egan and Nolan Henderson here in game 1. A right from Egan. Trying to tie up the jersey. Gets free. Another nice right this time from Henderson. As these two big boys looking for a little more room. Linesmen are now jumping in and they'll end it.
Sleva, won it back. We'll let this crowd take you down the final 10 seconds. The Milford Mustangs are 2024 SJHL champions!